इधर से आप वो ढूंढने जगह में पुगेंगे जहाँ 1 किलोमीटर के बाद तो ऊपर वाला रास्ता आएगा, आप राइट की तरफ ही जाइए। उसको ढूंगे बोलता है, ढूंगे। ऑल द बेस्ट, अच्छी तरह से जाइए।
Hello everyone, good morning and welcome to the Motorcycle Chronicles. Finally the weather has cleared up in Pokhara. The sky is clear and also there is no rain forecast for today. So I have decided to kickstart my ride towards Rasuwagadhi. Rasuwagadhi is the border with China and that is where the land crossing happens, and that is at about 1800 or 2000 meters altitude. Though that's not the right altitude for acclimatization, I'm still planning to go there and get acclimatized, because the moment we cross over into China, the altitude will nearly double, and I want to make sure that I am prepared to handle that altitude. When I look up the Google map for the route from Pokhara to Rasuwagadhi, it shows about 250 plus kilometers and about 8 hours. And it gives another option also, taking an alternative route which is about 9 hours. So when I spoke to a lot of local people, they suggested don't take the 9-hour route because that road is not good. The best thing is to go from Pokhara to Galchi and from Galchi to Rasuwagadhi. And even within that one, after Galchi, in fact after Bitur, there are two roads that show up, and Google Map shows the road that is going towards the left, which has less twists and turns. Other bikers who have gone to this route, they said instead take the Dunche road, which has lot of twists and turns, because there will not be much of transport vehicles on this road, and also the road is reasonably good to a large extent. And of course both these roads will again converge just before Siapru Besi, so it's better to take this road so that at least some part of the bad roads can be avoided. And after Siapru Besi, it's all 100% off-road all the way up to Rasuwagadhi. The road from Pokhara to Galchi has been more or less like this only, where certain stretches you find very good highway, and certain stretches, though the road is good, one side is closed, and in certain stretches there is work happening on one side, so only one side of the road is open, and that side of the road is also like half complete. So it's a mix, but overall I think about 65-70% of the road has been good, and I've been progressing quite well. I've been doing a lot of research on the route to be taken to Rasuwagadhi. My initial plan was to anyway go to Kathmandu and from Kathmandu go to Rasuwagadhi. But there as well the feedback has been that the road is really very bad. But now I am doing this from Pokhara to Rasuwagadhi. So Kathmandu to Rasuwagadhi is about 110 kilometers. But even then the road is pretty bad over there. Since I have my luggage also mounted on my bike, that's a bit of a risk for me, because doing 100% off-road with luggage is risky, and I've never done off-roading. Despite the overall road conditions, I covered about 180 kilometers in 6 hours and reached Bitur by around 2:30 in the afternoon, and stopped over for lunch over here. And at that time I also started talking to some local people to get some inputs about the road further ahead, because I did have inputs from many people that the road is very bad further ahead. So these people also clarified and said the only better alternative route is the one that goes from Dunchi.
मुंबई से प्रयागराज, अयोध्या से फिर सोनाली बॉर्डर से फिर पोखरा।
इधर से आप वो ढूंढने जगह में पुगेंगे जहाँ 1 किलोमीटर के बाद तो ऊपर वाला रास्ता आएगा, आप राइट की तरफ ही जाइए। उसको ढूंगे बोलता है, ढूंगे। ऑल द बेस्ट, अच्छी तरह से।
After about 8 kilometers from Bidur, this is where I have to take the right towards Dunche, and by the looks of it, the ascent is quite steep, and the road is hardly there. It's all mud and gravel and stones. I really don't know how I'll be able to cover this, and I really don't know how long this stretch of road is going to be like this. Anyway, let me take it as it is. The 15-kilometer stretch from here has been the most dramatic, with altitude increasing very rapidly. From 600 meters went up all the way to 2200 meters, and the road has been a mixed bag. It's been good at some places, and it's been completely, no road at all. I was just feeling happy that the road is getting better, and it's just another 30 kilometers. But I forgot that everyone had warned me of the last 20 kilometers, which is the deadliest road. From here on, there was practically no road. It was all mud, stones, and gravel, and I had to keep up a certain speed to be able to maintain the balance and not slip and fall. I was careful with this bus, and immediately after passing this stretch, I stopped over and removed my cameras because I did not want them to be a distraction to me, and at the same time I did not want my cameras to be damaged in case I drop the bike. And that's it. Another encounter with a lorry coming from opposite side at a certain speed. I lost my balance and dropped the bike. So I did not have any footage of that because my cameras had removed. And after that, the next 15 kilometers all the way to Rasuwagadhi is something like this. This is the footage from my bike's dash cam, and it was hell. It took me about 4 hours to cover about 17 to 18 kilometers stretch. And it had started getting dark, so at the next village what I did is I engaged 2 guys on a bike and asked them to escort me all the way up to my destination, so that in case I drop the bike again, they will be there to help me out. In all, I took about 12 hours to reach Rasuwagadhi from Pokhara, and by the end of the day I was dead tired, but it was an adventurous ride. So that's it for today. I'll spend a few days here to acclimatize and then cross over into China. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. The videos will be a little bit delayed once I get into China, because YouTube and Google are not accessible from China.